Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael, and I guess this would be considered my medical journey. So, I guess the best thing to do is we're going to call this Michael's medical journey. One of the reasons that I felt really strongly about doing this video and taking this journey with as many people as I can gather to join forces with me and take this journey is I've been through a lot medically, and there's not a lot of questions that are being answered out there that satisfy me. And as a person who has suffered tremendous medical issues, one of them primarily being back issues that have led to enormous amount of other medical issues. I have come to understand very well what it is that we go through during this journey that most people don't. And I don't know about you, but I feel very strongly that unless you've walked in my shoes, it's really hard to explain to somebody what it is we're going through when it comes to pain, reactions to medications, and so forth. So let me tell you really quick about myself, and that will give us a really good start because this is going to be a daily YouTube video that hopefully will grow and that we can take this journey together, and by the end of it, we can get healthy. Because right now I am probably about as unhealthy as I've ever been in my entire life. Uh, I am a talent agent that deals in Hollywood, and I deal with a lot of people, and appearances are really important in my world. And unfortunately, as you can see, I'm very heavy right now. I'm probably about 65 pounds overweight, and one of the reasons that I've gained that weight is because of my medical issues. And I want to kind of speed it up and address some of those issues so you guys understand what exactly I'm talking about. I'm going to address what I think is probably the most prevalent issue out of all of them, which is the back. Not long ago, about 8 weeks ago, I unfortunately had to have 5 discs fused. During that fusion, they removed 3 cysts from my spine that was embedded in my lower spine. Everything turned out to become benign, so at that point, knock on wood, I'm in the clear when it comes to that. But I didn't expect to be fused, to have 5 discs fused. I had back surgery. I was having a tremendous amount of pain, which I am sure if any of you are watching this right now and you have any form of pain when it comes to back issues, you understand. Burning sensation, tingling, electrical shock feelings that nobody absolutely in the world could ever understand. It's almost torture is what it is. And I elected to do the back surgery after an enormous amount of pain and an enormous amount of discomfort. I was in a hotel room traveling, and I had to actually have security come and help me out of bed because I couldn't move. And that was kind of the last straw that broke the camel's back of, wow, I need help. When I went to the physician, and he is considered one of the top back surgeons there are, he led me to believe, he did not commit, but he led me to believe that the cyst that they found on the MRI could have been cancerous. So I obviously elected to remove that because I was petrified of cancer. During that process, they found 2 more cysts that were undetected during that MRI that were removed. And that's when they decided that my entire spine was messed up, that they were going to fuse 5 discs. I came through the surgery okay, but it was close. I was under for about 3 hours and 46 minutes. I started to bleed heavily. They closed me up, and I woke up, and I felt the first thing, as any of you know that have ever had surgery, right away you feel your toes. You want to feel your toes. You want to know that your legs are working. And my toes and my leg were working, but my left leg sustained neurological damage. And at that point, it was something that I was told that would probably go away relatively quickly. It's just something that happens right after surgery. It didn't. It's 8 weeks now, and I'm on a walker, sometimes a wheelchair. I use a cane to get up and down my stairs in my home. I am unable to drive a car at this moment, and during that time period of recovery from the back surgery, which I'm still recovering, probably one of the worst things that ever could happen to a person that has surgery. I ended up with a blood clot in my right leg and my calf, which is not 100% uncommon, but it broke. And I was in the hospital. Long story, very stubborn person I am. My family talked me into going. I was running a fever, having cramps, went to the hospital, and about 40 minutes later they detected that I had a blood clot, and I was already on blood thinners to contain the blood clot. During that time period, the blood clot broke, and it went towards my heart, and thank God, it's just a pure miracle. The blood clot went bilateral, and I ended up with 2 blood clots in each one of my lungs. And right now, I am dealing with that. I am dealing with a blood clot in my right leg. I'm dealing with bilateral blood clots, which means that I have 2 blood clots in each one of my lungs. And I am dealing with the most excruciating neurological pain that is unimaginable. And I just wanted to try to explain to everybody that you're not alone. And I've researched to death some of these questions that we have, especially about the burning and the electrical feeling. Unless you feel it, nobody understands it. This is what I'm taking right now. I put this out just to show you, the viewers, of the medication that I'm on And I didn't even bring down all of it. I'm on gabapentin. I'm on 900 milligrams 4 times a day. I'm on Percocet. I'm taking literally Percocet every 4 hours. I take Robaxin every 750 milligrams. I'm on Xarelto for blood clots. The list goes on and on and on. And as we start to take this journey and we start to learn more and more about each other, we'll start discussing that. And I wanted to introduce myself and let you know that there's a person out there that has been through the ringer, and I've got some answers for some of your questions. And I think that if we were to join forces, because I know I'm looking for some people to take the journey with me to get healthy. I don't want to stay this way. I don't want to be heavy. I don't want to have pain, and I don't want to take none of this medicine. I'm on blood pressure medicine. I'm on heart medicine. Everything stems from the back surgery because of being inactive and gaining weight, and it's perpetual and it causes more problems. So that being said, my name's Michael. I can be contacted at m like Mary dot PELLEGRINO3 @gmail.com. That's my email address. Email me any questions you have. I will be back tomorrow to try to organize and figure out how this journey is going to unfold. But I wanted to introduce myself to everybody out there, and I hope that I strike a chord with a lot of people out there that are facing the same afflictment as I am, and I hope that we can somehow join forces and take this journey together, and at the end of the day end up healthy together. And that's kind of it. So this is Michael's medical journey, and I look forward to speaking with everybody tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great evening. God bless, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.